going to turn the volume down a bit. Yes, that should do. How is everybody? There's a multiplayer? No way. Tab duck. Music on off. Hotspot. Why to stop duck from spawning? Look around. Move cursor. Oh, okay. Oh, they have different. That's cool. I'm getting all the ducks. I want all the ducks. Duck number 1. Look at him. He's so cute. I did not know you could get this close to ducks. Hello, grilled yogurt. I will indeed hydrate. Water or blue raspberry freeze from Taco Bell? I'll take a sip of both so I'm actually hydrating and I get flavor. Yum, 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 yum. I like how close I could get to it. How are you guys doing tonight? Hope you're doing well. Zoom out pretty far too. I think it'd be really cool to have a pool right next to the ocean. I have tacos. Not real tacos, of course. Shitty American tacos. Tried to make a like a frozen skillet dinner, and it had absolutely no flavor except for the occasional chemical taste that Ignis could taste, but I couldn't. But it was just kind of really shitty, so we got Taco Bell. A duck. What's this one? Is he dirt? You made it out of dirt? I don't know how to figure out what the list of ducks are. Oh, is this it? What is he? Why isn't it telling me? I want to know what kind of duck it is. Oh wait, I should look at controls. Settings? The names is on. I think that's just naming them. He looks like a dirt duck. He's gonna be dirt duck. Duck made out of dirt. Though he kinda looks like manure. What is that? Is that just a ball? It looks like a ball at the bottom of the pool. I just wanted to come out here today and vibe. Because I'm very tired. So I didn't want to actually play a game. Why is there true? Why is it there? Maybe the rich person who owns this island and lets the ducks live here was golfing. Or maybe there was a crane who bounced it off the concrete like that video. Where that crane was very excited about golf balls bouncing off concrete. You would just pick them up and slam them down and watch them go in the air and they jump around.
Meteo radio. Previsioni del tempo sull'Italia per domani. Al nord generalmente poco nuvoloso, salvo locali aumenti della nuvolosità sull'arco alpino, dove non si escludono locali piombaschi.
Jadul Mantar, Jadul Mantar, Jadul Mantar.
Now it just sounds like some alien species language. But I can't understand the words, so I don't know if they're real words or if they're like gibberish.
You are going into the future.
Oh. Okay. Trying to figure out if I like any of the Taco Bell hot sauces. Mild is weird.
Ehi mamma, stavolta hai fatto un minestrone scato.
You know, if he's made out of dirt, how come he's not turning the water into mud? Just dissolving. The mild sauce is a little weird. Do you eat Taco Bell, Mugden? Make a mess with the sauce.
Ogni famiglia è composta da un maschio
Taco
e 5
Bell.
femmine.
It's a shitty
Da 1 a 3 animaletti per giorno.
chain fast food restaurant that a lot of people either eat when they're in college or when they get drunk or under any other kind of juvenile drug, like weed or something. My freezing lid is not all the way on. Oh! I just tried to push the lid down and it bent the cup and I thought I was gonna just splash freeze all over my lap. Maybe the lid just doesn't go on. Is that bad? Taco Bell or the putting the freeze in my lap? Because I think the freeze in my lap would be bad. Taco Bell itself, the quality is kind of bad. There's been rumors that it's like literally a grade above dog food in terms of the meat quality. But sometimes you just get a certain craving for it. Like sometimes, I call it my garbage food, because it's like not the best. It is definitely not. Oh, he's gonna go down the slide. Oh, he's so close. No, he's floating away. Maybe he'll come back. But it's not traditional Mexican in any sense. It's definitely if a family of white people got together to have Taco Tuesday night, and some of it's pretty good. I really like the Crunchwrap because it's like this big tortilla and they fold it, they fill it with ground beef and lettuce and nacho cheese and sour cream, and I think the Supreme has, I think there's only one version and it's just the Supreme. And it has diced tomatoes, but I always take the tomatoes out because I don't like tomatoes. and it's got this like, think of a taco hard shell but completely flat. So that's why it's called the crunch wrap, because there's a crunch in the middle. Catch a flight? What do you mean a flight? Oh look, there's a flight. There he goes. Oh, he just cleared the clouds. That's sweet of him. But the tomatoes, yeah, I don't like tomatoes. It's just gross to me. I like tomato sauce and like marinara and pizza sauce and all that. Ketchup, I can eat ketchup. Tomatoes, I don't like. I can eat salsa if it's like blended really fine, but I don't like the chunks, mostly because salsa's made up of a bunch of things I don't like anyway.
Il calcare graffia e graffio dopo graffio rovina il tuo bucato, come rovina la lavatrice.
Ooh, I think dirt duck's gonna go into the on the slide. It's like onions. I don't like onions, but I do really like onion rings or onion petals, which is like the same kind of thing as onion rings, but it's smaller pieces and they're like little bite-sized bits. It's like cutting the onion vertically instead of horizontally to get the rings. You just get little bits. I don't know how universal onion petals are, or bloomin' onion, but I don't like the bloomin' onion because the bottom parts of the onion petals aren't covered in the stuff. I'm a very picky person, and so it makes it very difficult when my family or Ignis's family is trying to eat somewhere. They're like, oh my gosh, this is fancy food. What if Bean can't eat it? Most of the time they're just like, alright, see anything you like? And I'm like, nope. And they're like, bummer, sucks for you. I'm like, yeah, kinda does. I live a sad life in terms of my food palette. Let's try, I'm gonna get one of each sauce we have in here, which means I will probably hurt myself because Diablo is in this bag. Oh wait, I already had bile. Because I'm bored. I'm gonna be a little goofy silly. I think it goes mild, hot, fire, Diablo in terms of their sauces. So that's how I have it lined up. The mild, it's not very spicy, has a weird taste. Can't. Alright, I'm gonna try this hot applesauce. It's got jalapeno peppers in it. Chili pepper. Because it has the ingredients in the little package. What about green onions? I like them in small doses. Like if the chunks are really big. I'm not a huge fan of like really big chunks. But my mom makes this cheese ball with green onions in it. And I like that. And I like them if you put them on top of like a loaded potato. Like a loaded baked potato. Or... I get this chicken katsudon from a Japanese food place nearby, and it comes with them on it. Most of the time I take them off just because all the other onions are like mixed in with it, but so now I just tell them no onions and they don't put them on at all, which is just fine by me. How close am I to getting another duck? I can't tell. Do I have to like zoom out? I lost my little duck feeder. Thump, 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 thump. See if I can alt tab. Okay, that is not the right button. Is it the right button? Oh no. Yeah, I pressed the wrong button. Seems good. Yeah. I have to like move my mouse over. Do we know when a new duck arrives? I have no idea. Because there was... Let me see if anything changed in the settings. Nothing changed in the settings. So, there used to be, in my top right corner, there was, when I first started this, a little duck outline. And it would fill up with yellow once like got closer to getting a new duck, and I don't know where my outline went. I don't know how to get it back, so I'm just going to assume it's still going. Oh, this sauce tastes horrendously vinegary. Or smells. I didn't taste it yet. Maybe there are already enough ducks for it. Alright. There's none in the pool. Let's check this. Tab. Okay, so it's just these 2 ducks because it goes back and forth. Maybe we're getting close because I feel like it's been a while. I keep getting my finger stuck in like the liquid sauce. Oh, that's a healthy dose of sauce. Let's see what this tastes like. Hi, Bjorn! Sorry, my mouth is full of taco. Welcome! I'm trying to figure out how I can find out when my next duck is coming. But how are you tonight? Taco bean! A Taco Bell bean! I'm tasting the hot sauces and they're not very impressive. I'm not a fan of the mild, I'm not a fan of the hot. Keep in mind I have a very low spice tolerance. But these just taste bad. Good, about to nap, but I'm allergic to gel. Aw, I hope you have a wonderful nap with the best dreams, and I hope you wake up feeling refreshed instead of tired. But thank you for the lure. Very much appreciated. I hope your pillow is always cool on the side. On the good sides. And your blankets are the fluffiest and softest. What is this song?
When kids are hungry, it's always Maggie. So fast to
Oh, it's a
cook.
Pooh Dad? That's so silly. Oh, it just went to my dirt duck.
Un brevissimo flash meteorologico iniziando dalle temperature di oggi, le temperature minime di questa notte, le minime notturne.
I opened my fire sauce.
D'Italia con valori di primato del freddo, meno 14
It is
osservate
much
Monzano,
darker
Osca,
in
meno 11,
comparison to the other
Torino, meno
sauces.
10, Cuneo, meno 12 Milano. La diminuzione è stata risentita anche in alcune regioni del sud d'Italia, a prevalso un aumento sulla Calabria. E adesso direi di passare immediatamente alla teleimmagine del satellite Meteosat sull'Italia, eccola per mostrarvi. Il gran freddo, il gelo, ma il tutto secco potremmo dire. Qualche banco di foschia sulla pianura padana, ma il cielo sereno, l'arco delle Alpi nevate. Poi praticamente
It's a little spicier.
e verso sud
It still
tutta la
tastes very
intensa
vinegary,
copertura nuvolosa
but
legata a un sistema depressionale
there is something that
seminoso
lingers on my
complesso
tongue
che adesso, prima di mostrarvi il quadro europeo,
in terms of
io
like
desidero darvi lo schema,
a tingle.
anche se previsto per domani, è poco diverso da
I thought these were gonna be like spicier. Oh, dirt duck, dirt duck. He's gonna do it. There he goes. Look at him. He's made it to the hot tub. Look at you. Look at this little man. He made it to the cool zone. I think Yellow Duck's gonna follow him soon. Oh, I'm stuck. He just floats around. Oh, he might be going directly for the... I think he's changed his mind. He doesn't want to be in here anymore. Oh. Oh, that's close. He's just gonna bounce off that wall. Oh. Yep, he's bouncing off. He's floating away. I thought he was gonna go right for the tube immediately. When do my pool lights come on? Oh, excuse me. There they go, my pool lights. all the lights. Now I can see where my ducks are. Not gonna lie though, that would be a really cool tunnel slide to go through. The lights on the rings and everything. Alright, Diablo sauce. I think this is the hottest sauce they have. I'm gonna put a good serving on there. We'll see if this hurts. It's definitely spicier, but it also tastes like shit. This is garbage. This is the first time I've ever tried these hot sauces. On the ingredients list, there is not a single pepper listed for the Diablo sauce. All the other sauces have like chili pepper and jalapeno pepper. Not a single pepper in the ingredients list. The only thing in here that might have some sort of spice flavor at all is extratives of paprika. Like, I have no idea where the ugh. It's disgusting, by the way. It's horrible. I have defiled a bite of my taco for that. Ugh. Oh, awful.
Poco nuvoloso variabile la fascia centrale, peggioramento sulle
Just
regioni
my two
nord-occidentali. In estensione il giorno seguente, cioè il giorno 8.
Maybe I reached my duck cap for the day and I have to wait for a new day.
Di conseguenza rimane sui valori attuali.
Is that a thing?
Grazie, arrivederci.
Hmm? There's a tiny island out there, you see that? Also, what am I listening to? I'm gonna watch that island. I think it's just a little mound of sand with a shell on it. Yeah, Simlish radio. Indeed, this is very weird. Ugh, I'm gonna put my blanket around my shoulders. I can just turn the fan on. Now I am like constantly cold. So, I have this little blanket in my in the computer room, and it's just like a little lap blanket, and I will throw it over my shoulders whenever he turns the fan on because I'm cold. But sometimes I'll also take it and I'll sit on the tiny beanbag chair we have and I'll take a nap. I just curl up on it like a little dog bed and take a little nap. An ad is about to start. 2 minutes and 34 seconds. Well, in 2 minutes and 28 seconds, you will have a chance to hit the restroom or grab a drink. Oh, some got cheese flying around out of my fucking taco. I do kind of like the beat that the radio is giving off, though. Definitely a vibe. He's gonna go up the slide. He's going back to the main pool. He's done for his hot dip. There he goes. Make a wish. Did it shooting star just go by and I miss it? I feel like I'm listening to Freddy Fazbear. There he goes. Sploosh. He almost went right back. Victory. Eventually I'm gonna have to name all my ducks. Mugden, would you like to be one of my ducks? You can choose which duck you'd like to be. What does that sound? Zoom out, zoom out, zoom out. Whoa! It's a gamer duck! Republic of Gamers. Look at him. He's cool. We got a new duck, guys. And he's a gamer. He fits in. He fits right in. We got regular duck. We got dirt duck. And we have gamer. Gamer duck. Do you want to be one of my ducks? You're in. Which duck do you want to be? I'll let you pick your duck. Oops. And if you want, you can wait and see which duck you want in the future. See if there's any cooler ducks. I think the only rule I'll make is that if it already has a name, you can't steal that duck. You know? Just to make it fair. But since none of my ducks so far have names, you have free reign. You wanna be Dirt Duck? Alright. Dirt Duck, you'll be Mugden. He looks more green in the collection screen. Whoops, my caps lock must have been off. I'm gonna do exactly like your name. Mugden! Beep beep. Maybe you can grow stuff. Ooh! That would be cool. Oh my goodness, excuse me. It was just one day, we go to look at Mugden Duck, and he had like a little flower coming out of his little head. That would be adorable. It would be the cutest thing. Freddy Fazbear singing us a song. Just two bros hanging out. And he's all alone in the hot tub.
January 10th, 1992.
Okay, I don't like that sound of static.
From Hong Kong to Tacoma, Washington, loses 12 containers overboard. One of them sets loose thousands of tiny yellow plastic ducks. Currents of the North Pacific. The currents carry the ducks all over the world. So months later, they start washing up on the coast of Alaska, turning this toy spell into an accidental experiment.
So from the Ducky study, you get real-time data about the currents in the North Pacific.
The accidental duck experiment is still providing information today.
They're almost indestructible. I mean, literally 20 years after they hit the ocean, they're still washing up on beaches around the world.
Wow. 20 years is a long time for a duck to just vibe in the ocean. But for as vast as the ocean is, I could totally believe that it would take 20 years. I wonder how long the night lasts. Oh, there's my answer. It's starting to, the sun's starting to rise. Is he gonna go down the slide? Oh, there he goes! He's joining the gamer! Sploosh. It's actually quite loud. Is it loud for you guys? Because it's a little loud for me. Oh, is he leaving immediately? Oh my god, he is. He said, ew, you stink, and he's leaving. That is so funny. Little boy just... Oh, he crashed right into you, Michael. He just speed ran the hot tub. That is amazing. Okay. We'll turn it down a little bit. That way it's not so loud. Thank you for your feedback. Hopefully that'll help. Especially because I've been told a few times that I am quite quiet. But I'm just working with my little headset mic here, so just doing the best I can with what I got. Oh, shoot, and then I will punch the mic with my hand whenever I go to fix my glasses or something. Look at this, sailing strong. Going pretty fast. That's good. More balanced. It does sound better just across the entire pool area versus like over here it'd be like, you know, a manageable hearing speed, and then you get over here and it's like blasting your eardrums. Oh, they almost shared a smooch. Ah, yes, the classic day jam. Such a vibe. Just like to sit here and just vibe to the music. And Freddy Fazbear popping up every now and then. Faz boy. He's doing the strand. Wow. I cannot wait to get the tiny ducks. I know there's tiny ducks. I've seen somebody play this a little bit. Tiny ducks. There's like baby ducks. I think you get like 3 or something. But I don't know if they come all like at different times or if it's like all at once, like 3 for the price of 1. You know what I'm saying? But I love tiny ducks. I kind of sometimes I want to get one of those big bags of the tiny plastic ducks that you see like people hiding all around their house, and it's like, how long do you think it'll take my parents to find all 200 ducks or something like that? Like, I just want a bucket to put my hands in and rattle around in there for a little bit. Like a little sensory bucket. Dude has not left the hot tub. But honestly, same. I would also not leave the hot tub. Just move the ducklings. There they are! The tiny ducks! What? I guess they're attached to the big one or something. I can't just look at them. You do get 3! They're so cute! Yo, let me see. Can I collection? Can I name them? No, they're not even in the collection. Duck addiction. So many ducks special. Ah. I can't even name them. There's the babies. I guess whoever claims original duck gets to have babies. Let me see if I can click on one. I can't even click on them. I just made him make a duck sound. Do they all make duck sounds? They do. I was expecting the gamer duck to have like a little gamer sounding duck sound, but I guess he doesn't. Look at him. 1, 2, 3. They're so cute. I love them. Welcome to the family, tiny ducks. Gotta like pull this blanket around me. Chilly, chilly, chilly. Look at them! I love tiny ducks. If I ever have a house with a pool, or if I ever get a backyard, I'll just get an inflatable pool. I will fill it, like I'll put water in it, and then I'll just put like a bunch of... Oh, he went down the slide! He snuck down there and he speed ran it too. I will put a bunch of ducks in the pool. Everyone's man, you must really stink. Classic gamers, being stinky. Stinky gamer. Nobody wants to hang out with him. Spooky. Original Duck is very talented. He can swim backwards, and so can Mugden. Mugden is also very talented. These are my backward swimmers. This guy, he don't swim backwards. He just bobs. These guys. Ooh, he's so fast. I don't even think the original Duck is that fast. Whoops. He's a little slower, but he's definitely slower. He's going to speedrun again. What is your goal in life? Get a pool of rubber ducks. Absolutely. Honestly, my goal in life is to have a bunch of stupid, tiny, like, objects, or just like, I just want to have like a house full of little collections. You're a duck, Fud! He is a duck. Do you want to be a duck? You can take original, you can take a gamer duck over here, or you can have original duck. And I will name the duck after you. You can't have the tiny ducks, they're unnameable, but look at them in the corner there. They're so cute. They're so cute. They're babies of original duck, so I guess if you want babies. be your little followers, your little minions. Could be a parrot, yeah. And there's no responsibility because they just float and you just float. A purple duck. Ah, you wanna wait for purple duck?
Ogni famiglia è composta da un maschio e 5 femmine.
I don't know all the ducks that pop up. I'm pretty sure there's like a cow duck. I was just talking about the small ducks and then they showed up. So maybe if we manifest this purple duck, it'll just like splash into the zone. Still trying to figure out how to see when I'm getting a new duck, but till then we just have to vibe and wait. I feel like I feel like they wouldn't give you the duck, like the ducks, very quickly because they want you to play the game for a while. So it's probably over like a long period of time. So it might take a while. But I've got a couple hours for tonight left. But how are you doing, bud? How's life? Well, it says metallic pink, but it's purple. Oh, I suppose we shall see how my eyeballs decode the color. A cruise ship? Where? Where? There's got a thing for a cruise ship. I don't see one. Oh, there it is. There it is in the distance. Just barely a shadow. I'm good. Been browsing YouTube shorts for a couple of hours. Multiple hours. I have done the same thing. I was doing that once and Ignis looked over and he was like, "Is that your new TikTok?" Because without my hour restriction on TikTok, I will spend hours scrolling. Look at that. There he goes. But yeah, it's a long rabbit hole to go down. Did you find anything funny or like super cool? There he goes. Will he stick around? Both of the ducks have been speedrunning the hot tub to get away from the stinky gamer. Looks like he's trying to speedrun it again, but he missed. Oh. I was like, why did it get dark? I was in the slide. Oh! Did I just go into the pool? How did that work? I can't go into the pool. There goes the cruise ship. I bet they're having a grand time on that cruise ship. Funny? No. Mostly it's cool stuff like people making D&D maps. Ooh. When people make D&D maps, that's pretty cool. Because you gotta get like really creative to make a whole like world. Are they like doing it in a computer software or are they just like throwing a bunch of beans on a piece of paper and then outlining them and then separating them and making them little countries and stuff? Making me wish I could experience D&D/Pathfinder for the first time. Have you before and you're just wishing to do the first time again, or like you want to do it for the first time ever? The original duck is stuck in this stinky hot tub with the stinky gamer. One made an HD rendition of Viridian City out of foam, adding Pokemon pieces and Pokemon Trainer pieces for their own custom campaign. Whoa! Out of foam? So it's like a 3D area? That is insane, actually. Never played. I would totally extend an invite to, like, play, but I'm not sure I actually like doing D&D very much. It's wonderful. It's great. I just struggle to get into the role playing. It's very weird for me. Probably mostly just my anxiety, because I get embarrassed about things very easily, even if it's something I shouldn't be embarrassed about. But I keep trying, and I keep enjoying it, and then also hating it at the same time. But when I enjoy it, it's pretty good. Stinky Gamer's leaving the hot tub. There he goes. Sounds good. He's gonna go teach the kids how to, what's the popular Fortnite dance? He's gonna teach them how to do that. My issue is very similar, but on top of that, I'm not a very imaginative person. I mean, don't you have to be kind of imaginative to make, like, all that creative stuff you're doing, like the story and the... My mind is totally blanking. Like the FOD lore? I feel like that has a bit of imaginative to it, you know? And it seems pretty good to me. With all the stuff with like, the gender bends and the Pokemon-esque story and stuff. Hasn't been much to FOD lore. Oh, I thought you were telling me about all kinds of stuff you were doing. Oh, the triplets are sitting together. Look at how cute they are, all in a row. All my ducks in a row. They're so cute. I wish I could hover on them. I felt like there was more to what other people knew or something. Let me pull my keyboard back so I can sit back. That was the thing VL did for me, but I'd like to implement her into various stuff, sure, but that wasn't my idea initially. But doing all those things with her is taking a character and imagining a world around her, kind of, and how to incorporate your other character into it too. Still have no idea what that golf ball's for. Maybe I get 1 duck a day and 1 duck a night. Maybe that's how it works. Maybe I just have to wait. Or maybe it's 1 duck a day, 1 duck every other night, or something. That's about how it goes though. I'll take things that already exist and just do stuff and see what happens. Huh. I mean, that works. That's using your imagination to change what already is. It's like when kids use sticks as swords and magic wands and horses or something. Imagination. Just taking something that already exists and do stuff. I do it sometimes. When I was in elementary school, I used to take my erasers and I would create little people out of my erasers. I would like break them and cut them with my scissors and pencils so they'd like go into shapes of people. And there was one, I built him out of an alien eraser, and so I used a bent paper clip to like stick the head of the alien on, and then I had like a pencil grip as the body, and then like a half of one of those big flat pink erasers as like the base. So he was kind of like an alien, a little alien guy. And there was like, I would just play with them in the little pencil drawer of my desk and try not to get caught. As Tomska said, creativity, it's just a bunch of stealing. Exactly. As long as there's no cease and desists. That's how it works. Could be A multiverse route, exactly. That's a thing I'm sort of doing.
Un brevissimo flash meteorologico
DC.
iniziando dalle temperature di oggi.
I
Le
mean,
temperature
fan
minime
fiction,
questa notte. Le minime
creativity
scese.
with a bunch of
La
stealing.
sensibile diminuzione sul nord Italia con
Fan
valori di
art,
primato del
creativity
freddo.
with a bunch of
Meno 14
stealing.
osservate,
Easy.
Bolzano, Aosta, meno 11, Torino, meno 10, Cuneo, meno 12 Milano. La diminuzione è stata
Oh,
risentita anche
everyone's in the
nelle
big pool
regioni del
now.
Sud Italia, prevalso un aumento sulla
Oh, he's gonna.
Calabria.
Oh, he
E
hit.
adesso bisogna pensare immediatamente
Oh, I
alla
thought he
immagine
knocked
del
one of them
satellite
out. I thought he was gonna just
è
knock
quella
him
per
out.
mostrarvi il gran freddo, il gelo, ma il tutto secco potremmo dire. Qualche banco di foschia sulla pianura padana, ma il cielo sereno, l'arco delle Alpi nevate. Poi praticamente
Look, all my
dalla
ducks.
Rimini e verso il sud è tutta la intensa copertura
In the same
nera
pool.
legata a un sistema depressionario estremamente complesso.
The small ones don't float around too much by themselves. They just kind of get stuck. Oh, there he goes. Oh, I thought he was gonna get sucked into the hot tub. Maybe they have to go together? Not entirely sure how it works, but I think some of them are event triggered and some of them are timed. Oh. Well, that could be. I did have one drop off, like, the gamer one. He arrived via UFO. There's nothing I have to do, right? I just watch my ducks. Because there's not really anything I can do, I think. Honestly, it just sounds like a dude just going. Ooh. I really like these ducks. What if I made it my life goal to just have a pool full of ducks? Bruh, stream idea. Hot tub stream, but there's a bunch of plastic ducks in the pool. Or every time someone does something, I don't know what the idea would be, but like you would just get like write people's names on the ducks and they would float around with you in the hot tub. Boom, perfect idea. It'll be my own placid plastic duck. But it's all plastic ducks. Yes. A duck! A duck! Whoa! He's a mouse! He's a little computer mouse. Yeah, but I would be in the water with the ducks. It would just be me and the ducks. No, no, no. He's a mouse. See? He's like a computer mouse. Click, click. He's so cute. Look at his eyes. They're creepy. I wonder if he still works if he gets wet. Looks like he's headed straight for the pipe, though. Oh, whoa! I'll click your click. Oh my goodness. Find out you're getting spicy. We got an ad coming up. There he goes. It's getting closer. And then we'll have all my ducks back into the big pond. I'm just gonna call them ponds, maybe. Kinda my thing now. To get spicy? You being a spicy boy? Where's that? Where's that? Where's he at? Shit! I can't see! I can't zoom out! Boom. There he goes! Big boy! Oh! Man, not all my ducks are over here, because Original just decided to peace out. So we have Gamer Duck, and then we have Gamer Mouse Duck. Oh, he came back. Yeah, all my ducks in one spot. And then, where are my small ones? There's one in the corner. Well, sort of. Ah, found the other two. Suggestive, but not outright lewd. Sometimes that's the best kind, you know? Because it seems innocent. Or it's just like, you know, a passing comment. But then once it clicks, you're like, oh my goodness, this is so... Those are the good ones. I do that a lot at work. Because I work with a bunch of like middle-aged dudes. So they're already just kind of like that. So. I can't remember what I said, but I was backing a truck up. And this guy was talking about, I think he was talking about the bushes or something. And he was either talking about bushes or he was talking about like home improvement or something. And I made a comment about having the carpet match the drapes, and he was just so shocked that that had come out of my mouth. He could not say anything back. I like to go the opposite route with it, where I might be saying something sus, but really not, rather than just nonsensical. Ah. Totally get it. It's just a bunch of words that could possibly be interpreted as sussy. But is it? I don't know. Oh, I just saw the thingy. Sort of, it's a bit complicated and kind of spoilery lore for lore not yet revealed. Oh no! I'm telling the world your secrets. No, my bad. Everything can be sus. Exactly. All you need is the right point of view. I'm vibing with these, just like, I don't know what to call these camera angles. Just chill. Oh, so what? Oh well, ads. Yeah. Okay. I'll wait. We'll just watch these ducks in the meantime. Look at them go. They're going backwards together. Once I get all my ducks, I'm gonna choose one that will be me. And it'll be out of whatever's left. That, or I might just like jump around picking ducks. Alrighty, the ads are done. At least on my end. Only 30 minutes. I thought it was like an hour between. That's so stupid. Maybe I need to mess with my settings. Okay, back. So, right. It's 50-50 if we'll be able to make that move. Oh. Weren't you guys already packing up though? Are you gonna have to like unpack now, or are you just kind of like leaving everything up as it is, and then once you get confirmation you'll finish packing? Because I don't know if I know the reason behind the move. And, you know, you don't have to say. But man, that's gotta be so confusing. Because, like, if you do pack, what do you pack? Because if you don't move, then you're gonna have to unpack all of it. And if you do move, you're gonna want things packed because time keeps a ticking. So what do you pack? And I'm terrible at packing when I know 100% that I'm moving. We're still going to pack and stuff. We're just keeping things in storage for time being. Ah, okay. So what happens if you don't move? Do you just go to storage and take all your stuff back home? Or are you moving somewhere else? Like, is it 50-50 for that move specifically? Or just moving in general? And everything we need or use on a regular basis stays unpacked until we're ready to pack them. It's very smart, very smart. It would be kind of difficult if your frying pan was packed away and you needed it to make eggs or something. And that's gonna be really difficult, especially with the holidays coming up, because like, what if you packed away a casserole dish and you're like, we hardly ever use a casserole dish, and then you remember, I wanted to make this casserole dish for the holidays. Now you have to go unpack it or buy a new one. That is a hassle and a half in my theoretical mind melding here. Right now, all the things we're packing is stuff we don't really use anyway. Makes sense. Like memoirs or like memorabilia and old trinkets and clothes you're not going to use for the next 6 months, like your summer shorts. Then even then we're sorting what we're packing and what we're selling. Ah. You gonna have a big old garage sale?
January 10th, 1992, a container ship traveling from Hong Kong to Tacoma, Washington, loses 12 containers overboard. One of them sets loose thousands of tiny yellow plastic ducks, currents of the North Pacific. The currents carry the ducks all over the world. So months later,
I think it would be really cool. Aside from the fact that it's pollution and that's not good. But let's just say that they didn't cause any pollution, and it's very hypothetical. Nothing adverse happening to the environment, no fish eat them, nothing like that. It would be really cool to find a bunch of rubber ducks coming ashore and just showing up wherever. Now we're selling things on eBay. That's gotta be so difficult. Because, I don't know. I haven't sold very much on eBay. I haven't sold anything, but I have these, like, horse cards that's, like, I guess was popular with preteen girls or, like, younger than that when I was a kid or something. I say that as if it was far away. And I got like the urge to get back into it, and so I bought a huge pack of individual cards, like card packs, and I would just open them and do all that. And so and now I just have like a bunch of duplicates. And the reason we're moving differs depending on who you ask. Myself, I'm taking care of Dad, but the folks are leaving for financial/political reasons. I could see that. I could see that with our country in strange political turmoil. I could totally see that. Is it better for your dad's health if you move, or is it just like just going with him to help take care or something? And of course, if anything is like too personal, feel free to just say, you know, not now, or just reasons. Oh, My little triplets are in a row again. How cute. My two homies doing a little dance. Oh, his blood pressure. Yeah, that is definitely something to be watching out for. Like just this year I had a coworker who's in his like I think late 30s, early 40s, and he had a stroke. His blood pressure was crazy. Sodium intake was crazy too, but he eats a lot of hot sauce and drinks a lot of beer. So that might have helped with that. He's back now and he's doing good, but my goodness. The other guys were like, he was young, man. It does happen. Unfortunately, it does. We were almost a little worried that he wasn't gonna be able to keep his job or something, because he was running out of, like, time off. We had to start donating time off. It was pretty crazy. Which is so stupid. You shouldn't have to donate your time off to cover someone else. Because I feel like if you're on medical leave, you shouldn't have to use your time off. But no, we're America and we make stupid decisions in terms of stuff. Bro. That flamingo. Where am I? Why am I in the chair? Agreed. Also agreed. Agreed why I'm in the chair. That flamingo's getting closer to my pool. I can see it from here. He's sneaking in. He's gonna try to trap my ducks. He moves every night. Turns out Placid Plastic Duck is actually a horror simulator. Why not? It's not moved an inch. Are you sure? I have a feeling, just a smidge of a feeling, that it's moved. Maybe it just got more inflated. Maybe. How do I... That's how I do it. I can choose to sit here? Duck son. How cute. Also, you get an interesting sense of scale when you're in the chair. It is pretty crazy. Bro, I swear that cloud just looked like a cat. Getting clouds forming. Wouldn't this be so cozy? Just chair with the ocean, listening to the waves. I can't wait to go to a beach again. I may struggle to get in the water, but I love there's a vault. How do I get away from it though? I'm stuck. My mouse disappeared. Suddenly keypad. Yeah. I clicked on the vault and I can't get it to go. Oh, okay. Escape button works. It's one of the puzzles. There's puzzles? What? No. See, he's getting closer. How do I figure out? I'm gonna have to figure out how to do the puzzles. Here he goes. He's going back. Get in there. He is very slow. Longden, watch out, you're gonna get stuck by the flamingo. He's gonna catch you. Unless that's what you want. Then by all means. I'll be honest, I didn't really pay too close attention to the game when I watched other people play. Me neither. Mostly because I think it was playing on YouTube or something while Ignis was driving somewhere, so he could listen to it and I could watch it. And I get very distracted by what's outside of the car. Also, there's a cat in my lap. She's very purry. Is that Parker? That's the name, right? How's she doing? She doing good? Got the detail on that. There he is. Yeah, that's good. She's happy to be out of the cold. I would be too. If I had to be outside in this weather and somebody was like, hey, come into my house, I would be like, yes, please. Let's just get down to 40 tonight. Wow. It's been like low 30s all day here. So I'm glad it's a little warmer down there, but I'm also glad that she's in for the night so she can stay warm and dry. Do you guys have like a little box outside for her with like a little heated blanket or something? Or does she just like come and yell at you guys to let her inside? True, it is Florida, so it would be a lot warmer than Ohio. I think I'm gonna sneeze. Very unsure. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze, but it's not quite enough that I think I'm actually going to sneeze. Actually, my dad had the driver side window of his car rolled down so she can jump in and out of the wind and lay in a cat bed in the passenger side. But what if it rains? Then your dad's car is gonna get all wet. Especially on the driver's side where he's gotta sit. Unless he doesn't leave too much. Then I guess I could drive before he got there. It's under. Oh, it's under the carport. Okay. That's cool. So, like, the snow won't bother it either. Might still be a little chilly, but at least it'll be out of the wind. So that's. And wind. Pff, man, wind chill. That sucks. I cannot tell you how many times I say at work or out in wherever. True, you don't get snow. It's Florida. What am I talking about? But I'll just be like, man, if it weren't for the wind, today would be a really nice day. And that's such a Midwestern thing to say. I'm like, ah, man. I saw it one time in like a Midwesterner's catchphrases post. And I was like, ah, shoot, I do say that. Around the world, around the world. If it weren't for them naders. And naders. I don't know what a nader is. Tornator? It ain't no tater, that's for sure. I do love my taters. Tornado. Nah. I don't know anyone who calls them naders. I might jokingly call him a tornado. Tornado. The tornado. Your mom did? That's so quirky. I love that for your mom, actually. I don't know if I have any, like, goofy little nicknames for things. I probably do, but I can't think of any right now. But I have no idea. world around the world. This weird music. Did you guys see that in the ocean? Look at that, look at that, look at that. There's so many ducks in the water. And they're huge! Oh wait, wait, wait. I have an idea. Huzzah. Look at them! It's a small army. I wonder where they're going. They're going so fast. The little one in the back. And a slowpoke. Look at him. Nah, he's the rear guard. He makes sure no one falls behind. He's actually the strongest of all the ducks. That's why they put him back there. True story. I think that's how wolves do it. You didn't mean the ducks. It's me. I'm the slowpoke. The lump in the ocean. Yeah, I think that's just like a little sand. Pink lump? That? I think it's a mound of sand with a shell on it. It is very strange. Oh. Oh. Look at them, I can see them from the hole in the wall. There they go! They're just vibing. They're traveling, exploring, seeing the sights. They probably have so many souvenirs. They just mail them back home. That way when they come home, they can open up all their souvenir mail and reminisce on their wonderful travels. Oh, Ignis is playing Baldur's Gate. He just got like tackled, knifed to throat by a Starion. Alright, I'm supposed to be filling the Kanto Evolution family entries for Pokemon Home. I've got to get me some Alolan variants. Oh, is that the sound of a new duck? A new duck. RGB duck. RGB duck. Look at him, he's so cute. Has he yiffed the bear yet? No. No. I actually have no idea. Let me ask him. Let me ask him. Fod would like to know if you have romantically been with Halson yet.
Have I fucked the bear?
Yeah.
I have not fucked the bear.
He has not yiffed the bear. Look, I got RGB duck. No, look at all my ducks. Look at all my ducks. There's RGB duck. There's original duck. There's a dirt duck, which is Mugden. There's gamer duck. There's mouse duck. And the triplets. The triplets. Not they kinda come together. Also Fod says, "Son, I am disappoint." I didn't think it had the A in it, so I had to look back and make sure.
I just haven't gotten far enough where I'm able to do that.
Oh, I don't know how far that is. Will you do that? Yeah. He says he will. So it is in his future plans. I actually need to put my quesadilla in the fridge. I got a quesadilla for my lunch tomorrow, so I'm gonna run and do that really quick. But I'll still have the headset on, so you guys can hear me run around. I also spelled disappoint incorrectly. No, it's a pun. Get it? I am dissing him with disappointment. It's a pun. Congrats, I have saved your misspelling. I love my kitties. Smells like dish soap. 'Cause the dishwasher's going. There's so many leftovers in the fridge, and I don't want to eat any of them. Give Dusty a little scritch. Give Nora a little scritch. Well, she comes up for the scritch. She wants them scritches. She's so cute. Okay, I'm back in my computer room. That works. Exactly. I have not played far enough in Baldur's Gate to fuck anybody. I think total I've probably only played like an hour of the game. I like it. I just have to have the desire to play. I don't care what Ignis says, I'm calling this RGB duck. Haven't even played Baldur's Gate, at least not 3. Have you played any of the other ones? Sploosh. I know they're a little, like, older, but I think I've seen, like, a clip of one where this dude, fucks this big bull dude. You played the first one? Was it good? Also, I want Duck PC now. Like, one in the shape of this. That would be a really cool, like, build. You liked it? That's good. I have a coworker who played one of the Baldur's Gates when he was a kid. He would, like, go to his friend's house and they had, I think it was like a Xbox or a PlayStation or something. Some sort of, I don't know what generation, and they would play it, and it only had like one thing, so they would just like play it again and again and again and again. I was also like 10, and I just loved the humor and the fact that the characters had voice acting. Yeah, I imagine in the earlier days of video games that was something super insane and cool. Nowadays, I love it when they have voice acting because it is so nice. There's another one, look at him. Oh, we're in the tube! Oh, okay, there's fixed. Back in the ancient times. I'm trying not to make people feel old right now. But like, my coworker is like 35, so I mean, it was a while ago. I think the only quote-unquote, well, I don't know if it's even quote-unquote, but like, I think the only video games I played when I was a kid was, the joystick that you could plug the 3 things into the back of your, like, tube TV, and it had Pac-Man and Dig Dug and the 2 little race cars that you would drive around and, like, sometimes crash into each other, and a couple of other old games. I think Galaga was on there too. And then eventually we got like a Star Wars version. Plug and play arcade games. Yeah, one of those. Wait, what? Did the stick look like Pac-Man? Let me see if I can Google a picture of what it looked like, because I can visualize it, but I can't. I can't think about what it might have. I can't like voice it. I did have the Dora the Explorer one when I was very small. Okay, it looked, I'm gonna send this to you. It looked like this one. Okay, that is on my screen. Okay, it looked like this one. It was the Namco one. It had Dig Dug, and it didn't have Galaga, it had Galaxar, Rally X, Bosco Man? I don't remember playing that, but it probably had it. And Pac-Man. That's what I had. Because I have one that the base of the stick was in the shape of Pixel Pac-Man and runs on batteries. Oh, okay, I've seen that. It's supposed to look like a tiny arcade cabinet. Yeah, yeah. It was pretty cool. Wait, what? Wait, PC Duck! PC Duck beeps! What does Mouse Duck sound like? Oh, he sounds like a mouse! Like a computer mouse! That's so cute! I love that! I wish like Gamer Duck sounded like something cool. They're still cool though. I love these guys. I'm gonna sit in my chair and enjoy the sunset. That doesn't come through on our end, but that makes sense. Oh, you guys can't hear it? Aw. Well, the PC Duck has like a very high-pitched beep kind of sound. Like those little battery-powered thermometers that you put in your mouth, like that high-pitched beeping, it kind of sounds like that. Of course, the mouse one, we all know what computer mice sound like, but that's what it sounds like, and you can get like one click or like a few clicks. It's cute. All the other ducks just sound like quack, quack, quack. You know? Very cute. I wish you guys could hear that. All my ducks in one pond. Gamer Duck probably used to, but they had to censor it because 12-year-old Call of Duty player wasn't gonna fly for commercial release. True. You can hear them, Mugden? That's good. That's good. I can hear PC Duck, but not the Mouse Duck. Maybe it's too quiet. Let me see here. Let me see if I can just zoom all the way in. Can you hear that better? Ah, now you can hear it. That's good. I was probably just like too far away. To get closer, it gets louder. He's like a microwave. He's like all kinds of things. So spooky. Ah, Flamingo's getting even closer. Ads! It's gonna blow! He might. He might just explode.
I appreciate you spending any time with me, especially since you posted that.
I don't have a PS5. I want to play your Avatar game.
That's true right there.
My Avatar game? I'm waiting for the ad to end.
Yeah, everything's good.
So I can ask what you
My
mean.
base bonuses were higher than the difficulty class for that check. Take it, boss.
Waiting.
Me having opened this door.
4,
I've done
3,
this before.
2, 1. Okay, ads are over for me. What do you mean, my Avatar game? Are you talking about the Avatar Frontiers of something? I don't know the whole title. Back. You talking about the new Avatar game that's coming out that came out the other day? Like blue people and all that stuff. They gave me an ad for the new Avatar game. Oh, you can play it on PC. Ignis bought it. He's been playing it for the past couple days. He really wants. He won't play past, like for story plot. He won't play past the co-op mode, like co-op part where you can unlock co-op. It's not very far into it, I think, because he wants me to play with him because I love Avatar. And I have a problem where if anyone tells me to do something, I immediately don't want to do it. So he's been like, play this game with me, play this game with me, and I'm like, ha, I wish I could, but I can't now. I just need some time and then I'll be able to play it. But you can get it on you can get it on computer. You just have to get like the Ubisoft like launcher or something. Cat Smurfs. Cat Smurfs. Meow meow. I like them. They're great. But like that's what happened with Baldur's Gate. He wish I could, but you just told me to, so I won't. A taste of my own medicine. I see. Well played. But like that happened with Baldur's Gate. Like it came out and everything was like everyone was so stoked about it, and he was like, I got this for you because you love Astarion. Play with me. And I was like, ugh, I'd love to, but I can't. And now I want to play. Now I want to play it. Like 2 months later, or like 1 month later, I don't know when it came out. I want to play it. Not like crazy want to play it, but like I'm down to play it, you know? You're actually saving up for something. Ooh. Mayest we know? Might break my hiatus in February just for this one game. What game? What game could it be? Unless it's a secret. It is getting quite warm in here now. I can feel the heat from my computer under the table. Ooh, Persona 3 Reload. That'll be fun. Never played a Persona game, but I've seen a little bit on how a couple others, like I don't know, Ignis streamed one of them for a while. It was like a Persona 5 or something. Assuming my PC can run it. Ugh. I guess if it can't, you'll have to save up for parts to upload. 3 was my intro to the series. Ah. So is the Reload like an extension of 3, or like a redo of it to make it better? A complete remaster in the style of 5. Oh, I liked the style of 5. It was pretty good. So that'll be nice, especially if you've already played or watched Persona 3 normally. Then it'll be interesting to see how it changes in terms of style and if any of the story or options change at all. I imagine it wouldn't, but at least it would look cool. It'll be fun, yeah, it'll be lots of fun. I've played quite a ways into it, but never beat it. Ah, maybe this time you'll beat it, because it'll be like new, but still the same, and it'll look really nice. Oi! He's getting into my pool! Sounds like something interesting's happening over there. Definitely try. It's a long game. So it seems, yeah. I think it took Ignis like quite a while to stream through 5. I don't even know what's happening over there. He's in some kind of dungeon or something. Going back to my chair so I can watch from a distance. I'll get into it. You know what? I'm not gonna finish that thought. What? You're gonna leave me hanging on that? I'll get into I can't even imagine what the rest of this sentence says. You're spoiling, or you're teasing with the sentence, catching my interest and then dropping me. Rude.
January 10th, 1992, a container ship traveling from
I wonder how often.
loses 12 containers overboard.
I was gonna say I'll get into your pool.
Thousands of tiny yellow plastic
My
ducks
gene
in the
pool.
North Pacific.
Oh, there he goes down the
Currents carry
slide.
the ducks all over the world.
Splash.
So months later, they start washing up on the coast of Alaska, turning this toy.
Honestly, the sentence "I'll get into your
So from the
pool"
Ducky study,
doesn't
we get
sound that bad to me.
real-time data about the currents in the North Pacific. The accidental duck experiment is still providing information today. They're almost indestructible. I mean, literally 20
My arm
years
is
after
tired.
creation, they're still washing up on beaches.
Oh, he came back. There he goes. He's hit. He hit one. He hit a single small dog. He's stuck. He's stuck. He just caught it and dragged it in. Will he ever escape? The world may never know. It's a trap! Let's see if I can get anything off that. I'm just hitting the clip buttons and we'll find out what happens later. Whoop. Beep beep. But he's chilling with his buddies. Yeah, he's just vibing. Trapped. Oh, we stole one of the tiny ones. Mugden, you stole him. Thieved him from his brethren. Ooh, the sky. I do love the stars though. It's a nice purple sky. Parker somehow backed my tab with the mouse. I don't know how. Oh, like hit the back arrow on the Windows tab? Is that what you mean? I feel like the music got loud again. But with the mouse. So, did she like click on it, or did she hit one of the extra buttons or something? She clicked a button on the mouse and made the tab go back. Wow. You have a talented cat. Dude, he's totally blocking the slide too. Just so rude. He's just vibing there. I don't even know what button she hit. Just start testing buttons. That's the best way to figure it out. Just start testing buttons, see which one it was.
I'm gonna have to jump over it.
But she's comfy, I don't want to disturb her. Is she like right around where your mouse is? Like up on the table? Or is she like in your lap and just stretched out funny? Together forever. Mouse and Flamingo. Call Mouse and Mingo. Yeah, she's laying on the desk now between me and the mouse. Aw, he's so cute. Ugh, so tired. I might just go to bed early. Mouse Mingo, that's their ship name. I might go to bed early. Like when my D-screen time hits, I might just like lay down and actually close my eyes rather than doing something that doesn't involve a screen for an hour. I don't know what it is. I think it's just the cold. I think the cold just makes me perpetually tired. Like, I was so tired earlier today, I got a headache trying to keep myself awake during my morning break. She eepy, which might be good for me. Means I can sleep and not get woken at 4 AM this time. That's where you're wrong. She's taking a nap to do exactly that. 4 AM this morning, or tomorrow morning, she's gonna be stepping on your chest, waking you up. Sleeping is nice. It is nice. It's so nice, especially when you're in the comfiest position and you wake up and you're just so comfy. Colder weather makes me extra eepy too. I am like the eebiest, sleepiest person ever. And the cold just makes me even more eepy sleepy. Like, wintertime is definitely the time where I wake up and I consider calling off work just so I can sleep. Just gonna bite my head and grab my face with their claws. Ouch. Oh man, I'm lucky my cats never did that. The only thing they did was like climb on my chest and lay on my neck and try to sit on my face. And then occasionally they'd be playing and they'd jump on top of me. Oh, I couldn't do it. I had to have them kicked out. It's like, alright, you're not out of the bedroom anymore. I think it gave my Calico, like, anxiety or something, because then she just started eating fabrics. Or maybe she started right before then. I'm not 100% sure. She's a mess. Back in my comfy cozy chair. There's two. Where's the third? Where's the third baby? There's two there. Well, don't forget, she's a stray, and still a kitten to boot, but she does it because she wants attention. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, she probably hasn't 100% adjusted to, like, being a pet. So she's, like, being goofy. But that could also be how they play, because if, when you get cats, you're supposed to get more than one because they're very social. And so they learn from each other, and that's how, you not have a cat that will attack you when it's trying to play. Because they'll play with each other, and they'll learn how to play softer in order to not hurt the other. And so then that'll transfer to when they play with you. Sometimes it'll still hurt because of claws and all that, but that's what I've heard. Because if you try to adopt a kitten, they won't let you unless you are either adopting more than one or already have cats at home. Like trying to get a ferret by itself, like it's not a good idea at all. Where is my third baby? Oh, he's in the corner over there, he's hiding. Figured it out. Kind of worried about bringing another kitten here. I think she'll attack it. She might, like, if you just outright put them together, because then it's like, oh, you're in my territory. That's not cool. And it also just depends on her general nature. But if you wanted to test it out, I would say you would have to have them separated at first, and then just like let them smell things that have a lot of the scent of the other cat on them. And do like a very slow transition. It can go faster depending on how well it goes. But if it's like very negative, then it would require a lot more like positivity training. Like, oh, you've sniffed this thing that smells like her and you didn't hiss. Now you get a treat or something, you know? she's gotten really protective of us. That makes sense. I mean, you guys are like her family now, so you guys are her little clan. She's defending off other strays and rats and stuff. Aw. It's sad that she's still so young and she just so hardened from the streets. But hey man, you gotta live, you gotta make a living.
Ehi mamma, stavolta hai fatto un
But yeah.
minestrone cazzo.
We've, I'm not really sure if there was a, transitional period or not with, the dogs. I don't think there was at my mom's house with this stray that just showed up. But at my dad's house, they also had a stray. And, she had been on the streets for, like, years. But I don't know if there were ever any, like, territorial issues. And it could just be totally different between cats and dogs, too. And absolutely determined based off of their experience. Because if they had a really, like, rough experience out there, it'd be a lot harder to get them to trust other animals versus, if they had a generally easy time. Yeah. It's always difficult introducing new pets to older pets. Because they could get jealous. Yeah. I'm not really sure what to do for a cat if you don't have any other cats and you try to, like, raise them.
I win!
Io faccio il fotografo.
Wait a second.
E quando ho fame vedo tutto bianco e nero.
I don't know why people think it's cute. Realize nobody knew where now.
I just got like this notification for like a relationship advice, and this guy is accusing his girlfriend of him gaining weight. Like they've lived together for a while, and she likes to buy some things a little sweet and eat them over a week. But everything she buys, her boyfriend will finish in one day. Like he believes that she's the problem, that he gains weight, and he can eat a whole thing of ice cream in one sitting, and he's asking her to never buy anything sweet. And she's like, what? No, that's stupid. I'm still gonna buy myself sweets. Like, you just need to moderate yourself. My god. Some people are crazy. It's easy to put our faults on the people around us to avoid our responsibility. That is so true. It is a lot easier because then it takes the blame away from you and it just gives you someone else to blame. And it makes it a whole lot easier to deal with. But honestly, he needs to wake up and accept his responsibility, because whether he has some sort of eating disorder, he needs to either talk to somebody or start working really hard on managing his eating habits if he's just like, you know, poor eating habit person. Oh, the cruise ship's stopping by again. But I just like reading those relationship advice things because they're very entertaining. Sometimes it's absolutely insane, and I don't even know why they're making the post, but yeah. I've been really good about owning my faults, but I know that's a lot harder for some people depending on a wide number of variables. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes it's like really difficult for people. Sometimes they're just like, oh yeah, I did that, my bad. I don't even know where I sit on that scale. I would like to think that I own up to my faults pretty easily, but who even knows? I sure don't. Cause like, what if there's some past example I'm not remembering? Maybe I grew out of it. I will not know until it happens again because I can't remember anything. But yeah, if you do something bad or you're struggling with something, talk to somebody about it and get that figured out. Look at my little hands. The little boy's still stuck in the corner there. Mouse duck still stuck in the flamingo right in front of the slide. He might be moved from the slide pretty soon here. Used to deflect and pin other people for my stupidity, but I've, in a sense, been beaten into submission. Not physically. And started accepting that it's okay to admit I'm the shithead. Yeah. It is quite difficult to just, like, admit that, because then you start feeling bad about yourself, whereas before you could just be angry at people, or just be frustrated with other people, but now you have to actually, you know, tell yourself like, hey, you're the thing that's actually being pretty shitty right now. And you have to hold yourself accountable. Like, when I'm sad, sometimes, like when I'm in a very sad mood, or if I'm very frustrated, I might get snippy and start being kind of like a bitch. And, I will apologize for that, because even if it is my mental health that is kind of in control at the moment, it is still me who is kind of like in charge of what I do and say. So if I say something shitty, or I act really shitty to Ignis or anyone else, like, I gotta own up, I gotta apologize for that, because that's still me. Those are still the choices I chose to make. There is no, oh, well, I have depression, so that's not my fault. Like, it's still your fault. And it's okay. It's okay. You can be a dickhead sometimes. You just, you know, gotta learn to apologize for the things you do. Try not to do them again. Started owning my own faults. I've also learned it's actually better if it is me, because I have the power to fix it, whereas if it's someone else's fault, it's kind of out of my hands. Exactly. If you say it's someone else's fault, then you're like, oh, well, I can't do anything about it, because it's their fault. They have to change. They have to do something about it. And nothing ever changes, because it's really not their fault, it's yours. You have to be the person who says, you know, enough is enough. I'm going to fix this. I'm going to change. It takes a lot to get to that point, to be able to do that. It takes a lot of inner strength. Oh, the ads are coming on. Yeah. Cute little nod emoji. Yeah. Getting into some deep stuff. Got about 30 minutes left in my stream before I gotta turn off the tech. This has been nice. I'm glad I'm streaming tonight. I like hanging out with you guys. We got quite a few ducks. I feel like we haven't gotten another duck for a while, so maybe we're due for a new duck soon. Let's get to see you streaming. Thank you. It's been pretty tough. I have not had like any motivation to stream, so it's been very very tough. More duck. But I'm trying to get back into it, because I just genuinely enjoy coming out and playing games and having people come chat or just watch. And it gives me something to do, a hobby to have. So I never know what to do with my life. I'm like, what should I do tonight? I've wanted to, but I also need to keep helping the folks. Yeah, that is important. Sometimes you just get too busy. Like, my classes are coming to an end, so normally Mondays I would be doing homework, but since finals are this week, I don't have any homework this week. I should be studying. I should be. But I'm not. I will. Most likely. But I'm not right now. Maybe I'll start tomorrow. I was just so tired today, I just really didn't want to do anything. Heck yeah. Almost done with this class. I don't have any classes scheduled for next semester because I'm still trying to figure out the whole declaring a major thing, because I have to do all my schooling online, and the school that I go to has like different campuses, so I've like applied for the online schooling before, and it put me with one location, and when I applied again for a different degree, it put me with another location. But it's still all under the same school, but I don't quite understand, because it keeps telling me my stuff is incomplete. And I know the school has it. I've gone through this with the first location, and they're like, we have everything, you are absolutely fine. And I don't know what is going on right now, honestly. So I might just take spring off, or maybe I'll try to do like a late application to a class or something. We'll see. We're just super busy at work right now and doing my finals. I just don't even want to think about it. Because it's commencement season, so couldn't tell you. I'm so unfamiliar with the whole process. It's a mess, honestly. Wait for the ads to finish. Just waiting for my next duck. Ads. True, the ads, they do suck. So tired. I think I'll probably fall asleep fairly easy tonight. Hopefully. So peaceful. Just increases my desire to be on a beach. This progressive ad has me craving an apple. Like fresh off the tree. What kind of apple? Like any specific, like, quote-unquote breed of apple? What kind of apple you craving? Like a Macintosh, Red Delicious, Granny Smith, Honey Crisp. Pink, I think Pink Delicious is the thing. Honeycrisp or Fuji. Honeycrisp is so good. I have a shit ton of Granny Smith apples in my fridge right now because I made pies a while back. Oh! Dolphins! There's dolphins!
In estensione il giorno seguente, cioè il giorno 8,
You see
da
'em?
domani a tutto il nord della penisola. La temperatura di conseguenza rimane sui valori attuali.
Oh, it's raining! Oh, wait, no. Is that snow? There's dolphins and it's snowing. I have never seen the dolphins before. Will the snow pile up? I don't think I've ever had a Honeycrisp like right off the tree, but I have had store-bought. There's an orchard that my family and I used to visit to pick apples. I would bring a bag of them home and my mom would make pie with them. Oh, it sounds so good. I'm still working out the kinks in my apple pie baking. My grandma used to make this amazing apple pie. I loved it so much, and I never got to ask her how she makes it or what the recipe is or anything like that. Like, I never made it with her. I was always, you know, concerned with playing with the other kids, or she would already have it pre-made. Kinks, hash, hash, hash. She would already have it like pre-made and cooling when we came over, something like that. So I never figured out quite how she made it. And so I've just been trying to make my own with different recipes and different techniques that I find on Pinterest or something. I love apple pie, it's my favorite. But it has to be homemade. I only ever made apple crisp, but I imagine it's not too different. I would assume so. I don't know if I know how to make apple crisp or if I remember how, because I think I have made it before. I think there was this like box of stuff that I bought from the store that you keep in your freezer, and you just get the apples and then you mix it all together and it makes the apple crisp. I think whenever they had that in elementary school, it was so bomb. It was delicious. But it's not too bad. The recipe I really like so far, you have to cook the apples prior to baking them in the pie. So you cut them up real thin and you cut up like a bunch of them because when they cook down they're gonna get smaller. And so you put them in a pan, like a really big pan, and you get some lemon juice in there and some sugar, brown sugar and flour and cinnamon. You mix all that up and you let them cook down, and so the water from the apples comes out, and it makes this wonderful little like caramelized sauce that goes with them, with the apples. And then you let that cool for like 30 minutes or so in the fridge on like a big old sheet pan. And it didn't have me bake the crust prior, but then once that's cool, you put it all in there, you make a crumble and assemble it all together, and then you bake it, and it was so good. It wasn't solid when I first cut into it, because the recipe said to let it cool for 4 hours, so that's what I did, let it cool for 4 hours. It was still kind of liquidy, but once we set it in the fridge and it was able to like kind of soak and solidify, it came out pretty like a solid slice, and it was so good. It tastes so good to have all those flavors just kind of like marinate together. It was delicious. Used to make it a lot from Betty Crocker Best of Baking book. I think my mom has that cookbook. So make it all from scratch. Oh, it's so good. I think the only thing I would change so far with the recipe is using a mix of apples, because I only used Granny Smith, and it's very like it's got a very, very sweet tartness to it, and it's a little overwhelming. So I think I'd have to mix it up with other apples to get a different flavor combination. Nom indeed. Because what I'd done was I'd made 2 pies in slightly different ways. One, I baked I cooked the apples and didn't bake the dough for the shell, and the other one I was the opposite. I didn't cook the apples and I baked the pie crust. And honestly, I like the first one better. Like, it just tasted better. I'm not sure 100% if there was a difference in the dough, but I wasn't really paying too much attention. Lemon juice probably contributed a bit to the tartness. A bit, but it wasn't a whole lot of lemon juice. It was just like half of a lemon, just to keep it from browning while you're cutting up all the apples and putting them in the pan, and to like bring out a bit of the sweetness. In the recipe, their exact words were to wake the apples up a bit. To wake them up. I don't entirely know what that means, but I guess bring out the flavor or something. But it was a lovely pie. Makes sense, indeed. I haven't gotten a new duck in so long. Also, the kind of apple you use is also a factor. Yeah, that's why I said I probably would go for a mix. Because the recipes themselves recommend using a mix, and I was like, I've never used a mix before. I only use Granny Smith. It's totally fine. I am seeing now why people use mixes of apples. So next time I'll probably do like a few Granny Smith and a few Honeycrisp or something, like some firm apples, but sweeter, you know? Not as tart. I still have some pie left over in the fridge, but I'm not 100% sure if it's still good or not. Because it was like made the weekend after Thanksgiving? Or no? Yeah, because Thanksgiving was like during the week, so it was the weekend after. To be fair, Granny Smith apples are pretty common for baking, yeah. That's what I grew up knowing, like just only the Granny Smith. So to see recipes that have other kinds of apples, I was like, psh, I don't need these fancy schmancy apples. I only need my Granny Smith. I was wrong. I was wrong. Need to do a little experimenting on the flavor there. But it would probably be so
January 10th,
good.
1992. A container ship traveling from Hong Kong to Tacoma, Washington, loses 12 containers overboard. One of them sets loose thousands of tiny yellow plastic ducks. Currents of the North Pacific.
The currents carry the ducks all over the world.
So months later, they start washing up on the coast of Alaska, turning this toy spill into an accidental experiment. So from the ducky study,
Easy peasy.
we get real-time data about the currents in the North Pacific.
The accidental duck experiment is still providing information today.
They're almost indestructible. I mean, literally 20 years after they hit the ocean, they're still washing up on beaches around the
I like the different noises they make, and I can't wait to hear all the little noises. Still stuck in here. How do you feel, little man? Being stuck in here. I'm gonna turn the music down just a smidge. But I would recommend set yourself up some sugar, cinnamon, and a bit of lemon juice, and try baking a few different kinds and trying them out. So just like mixing them up with that stuff and then baking them just like in a little container or something, just to have like small samples, or making the whole pie a few different ways. Ooh, I can make like tiny pies maybe. Like little, like you know those little pot pie ramekins that people use? I can make tiny pies and I can test them out. That's so genius. I would never have thought of that idea without you, bud. I'll probably wait a while though, because I'm apple pied out right now. Little man do be chillin'. He just vibing over there with his best buddy Mingo.
Jump to him.
Yeah, make some samples to test the taste and texture. Then I could play around with baking the crust and not baking the crust too. I had to use dry beans to weigh down my crust because I had ordered pie weights like I don't even know what day, like Sunday or Saturday before Thanksgiving, and they didn't arrive until like the week after. So now I have a batch of ceramic pie weights that I haven't used yet. Also, it says to wash them in the care, and I'm like, you have to wash every individual pie weight? That's insane. I don't even know how to wash them. I just put them in a bowl and squirt some soap in there and just mix them around. Put them in a colander, maybe? Kind of like how you wash fruits or something. I'm ready for my next duck, please. I wonder if they space it out farther, the further in to the game you go. I feel like I should have at least 2 more ducks by now.
I love it. So funny.
Excuse me.
I
More
will
ducks?
not hunt the squirrel.
Ignis over here kicking that squirrel in BG3 every single time.
Every single one.
I tried to talk to the squirrel.
Nope.
Yeah, it didn't work. I failed my rolls and it just ran away. If I wanted a quick dessert, I would peel, slice an apple, add sugar, cinnamon, and like 1/4 teaspoon lemon juice. Microwave it to juice the apple and set into that syrup consistency, and then add a scoop of ice cream on top. You know, how long do you microwave it? Because I have all of those apples and I need to figure out what to do with them. So that may be like the perfect scenario. The perfect thing. Because then I could just make one every night or every other night or something. Because I have like 2 bags of apples. That's like 6 pounds. I probably have like 5 pounds right now. Like a minute. Do I need to cover it at all? Minute and a half at best. Do you cover it or do you just let it be in an open container? Let me find the exact recipe, I'll send it to you. Okay, thanks. Much appreciated. I gotta eat these apples. I hate when food goes to waste and I do it way too much. So I'm trying to like not do that. Maybe I'll make nope, open. Okay. It's just open. I guess that makes sense. You don't want it to be too wet. If you cover it, it'll be too wet. Or something. I guess it depends on how you cover it. If it's like the lid to whatever you're using or just a paper towel. Makes me think I haven't cleaned my microwave. Probably since I've I don't even know. It's been a long time. Since I moved here at least. Should wipe my microwave down. Probably has like butter splatters or something in it. Here's a reminder. Wipe down your microwaves. Go clean your microwaves, y'all. Clean your microwaves, wipe down your counters. All that fun stuff. You would not believe how many filthy microwaves I see working at this college. There are some really bad ones. We did recently pick up this microwave that looked like it came from the 1950s. It was this really tiny little thing, and the door to it opened like by pulling it down like an oven instead of opening it to the side like normal microwaves. It was so old, and it smelled horribly of burnt popcorn because the timer on it was broken. So my assumption is somebody tried to make popcorn, and since the timer's broken, it didn't actually stop when it was supposed to. So it just like burnt the shit out of the popcorn. Like, it was bad enough the guy who picked it up and carried it to the truck smelled like burnt popcorn. He was like, ugh, the smell's in my clothes now. It's like, that's gross. I very dislike the smell of burnt popcorn. It's not a good scent. Not at all. I wonder if I will get a new duck before I end stream. Ja. 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 Oh, I'm wrong. Didn't add lemon juice and the microwave time was much longer. It's been a while. But I'm sending recipe in Discord. Awesome. So no lemon juice and microwave for like probably 3 to 4 minutes at least. Maybe like 6 even. Let's take a look at this recipe. Just make it according to the recipe and then add a scoop of ice cream on top. Oh, easy 5-minute microwave apples baked in cinnamon flour on my fingers. Alright, using this site. Yeah, it was butter, not lemon juice. Okay. Jump to recipe. Alright, let's see. You need all of these things. 2 apples, light brown sugar, ground cinnamon, salted butter. Perfect. All I have is salted butter. Slice or dice apples into microwave safe bowl. Add brown sugar and cinnamon. Stir to coat the apples well. Add sliced butter on top. Microwave for 3 to 4 minutes until tender or easily poked with fork. Nice. It kind of makes me think of the baked apples that I like to do. Oh, that's something else I could make. We put them in, I think in a saucepan with butter, brown sugar, and a little bit of cinnamon. And then you just cook them down, and you put them into a bowl, and you serve it with ice cream. My favorite way to do it was to eat it with the Häagen-Dazs Dulce de Leche ice cream. It was so good. It was amazing. I love it. I haven't had that in so long. Could try other types of apples for taste and texture. True. I'd have to probably stay with firm apples, just so it doesn't get too squishy. I kind of have like an issue with texture, and if it gets too squishy I won't be able to do it. But I could go out on a limb. There might be like some like medium apples that could work well, that might not get too squishy. Ugh, there's so many apples to try. I wish I could go into the water and look at the ducks from below. I'm in the tube.
She can't come after you. Take her back.
In the tube. I'm floating away. Right, and again, that's how you try different types. Find the kind you like best, and then you can make them into that pie. So smart. I'm glad we had this conversation. Now we have ideas on how to make very good pie. Once I have the desire for apple pie again, I can start trying. Ugh, that or, I don't know, maybe I'll try that at my mom's, because I'll probably go visit her during my work break over the holiday. So maybe I'll do that while I'm there and have her taste test them too, because she's the reason that I bake a lot, because she's like a huge baker. Every major holiday, like Christmas and sometimes Easter and St. Patty's Day and Valentine's, like we would make sugar cookies. By which time you will probably have forgotten that we had this conversation. Nope. Entirely possible. But I will try to remember, because my break's only in a couple of weeks. But we always bake all kinds of stuff. I think every time I go visit her, we're baking something at least. Last time it was pecan tassies. I think the time before that, maybe not exactly the time before that, but like the previous baking we did before that one was zucchini bread. We had regular and chocolate. You got the jacket in today? Does it fit nice? You'll have to, well, you don't have to, but if you want to send like a headless picture or something of the jacket, that way you can keep your identity secret. Oh! Computer boy just came right through the slide. I didn't even know you left and went into the hot tub. Zucchini bread, indeed. I discovered that I'm not a huge fan of zucchini bread, actually. I used to like it a lot when I was a kid. It's okay. It's okay. If it's well, that's good. That's good. At least you don't have to send it back. I much prefer banana bread. Banana bread is top tier. Delicious. My favorite way to eat it is heat it up just a little bit and put salted butter on top. Oh, so good. But zucchini bread, it's good, but it doesn't hit the same as banana bread. There's just something missing from it. I don't know what it is. And when I get the shirt, I will probably take a pic and post a FOD head on top of my head and post it. Awesome! I can't wait. I like both. You like both equally, or is one of them just a smidge preferred? I think Ignis likes both, but I think he prefers zucchini bread over banana bread. So maybe sometime I'll make him some zucchini bread just for the fun of it. They are very juicy squash. It's a lot of liquid. I like them both equally. Nice, nice. Ugh, it's 9 o'clock. Shoot. Alright. We didn't get another duck before it ended. That's so sad. I was really hoping to get another one, and I have an ad starting soon. I'll wait for the ad to go and then I'll pop out after that, just so I don't have to worry about the time. I like zucchini bread mostly because of memories. My grandma used to make a loaf whenever I came to visit. Aww. That's so sweet. Now we know that we both have good memories with grandparents and baking. I suppose in the meantime of this ad, I'm going to investigate who I shall raid out to. It's still starting, but let me see who's live right now. Let's see. We got Mad Cactus, we got Ignis, got a bunch bunch of other people. But I'm not really close to all those other people. So we'll probably do Ignis just because. Just because. Ooh. Or I was really hoping that I would get just one more. So maybe in between now and end, I might get one. Little mouse boy's still stuck in the flamingo, and our little tiny baby is still stuck in the corner while his brothers are over there vibing. Probably gonna turn in as well. I'm also EB. Indeed, it is getting late. It has been a long day. I did a lot of large furniture moving today, and I'm gonna have to finish that tomorrow. It is a very busy week. And then I will be working on the weekend, so I don't know if I will be able to stream on the weekend. But by the weekend, I will be done with class. So that'll be nice. Mouse boy living his best life. He really is. He is just safe and comfortable, all wrapped up in Mr. Mingo's fluffy feather arms. But I imagine it does get a little lonely in there. I don't know how Mr. Flamingo gets out of the pool, if he does. Not really sure how he works. Or if maybe one day he just pops and then respawns. Who knows? I wonder if the palm tree one ever gets in. Loneliness is only problematic if you don't know how to be alone. That's me. I don't know how to be alone. That is 100% me. I'm like the cat that once you close the door immediately starts scratching at the door to let me in. Like, hey, you left me. Let me in, please. Very strange ads.
Un brevissimo flash meteorologico iniziando dalle temperature di oggi, le temperature minime di questa notte, le minime notturne. La sensibile diminuzione sul nord Italia con valori di primato del freddo, meno 14 osservate Bolzano, Aosta, meno 11 Torino, meno 10 Cuneo, meno 12 Milano. La diminuzione è stata risentita anche in alcune regioni del sud Italia, prevalente sulla Calabria. E adesso direi di passare immediatamente alla teleimmagine del satellite Meteosat sull'Italia, eccola per mostrarvi. Il gran freddo, il gelo, ma il tutto secco potremmo dire. Qualche banco di foschia sulla pianura padana, ma il cielo sereno, l'arco delle Alpi. Poi praticamente dall'altezza di e verso sud è tutta la intensa copertura nuvolosa legata al sistema
Just waiting.
che adesso, prima di mostrarvi il quadro europeo, io desidero darvi lo schema, anche se previsto per domani, è poco diverso da questo. Immaginate oggi tutto questo
Alrighty. Well, we haven't gotten that last boy for today. So maybe we'll get him pretty soon after we start next time. Whenever that is. It is so peaceful though. Could just, if the songs didn't change too much, If it just like stayed like this, I could totally close my eyes and just fall asleep listening to the sounds of this. Night night, night night bean, night night fod. I hope you get the best of sleeps with the most comfortable blankets and the softest, coolest pillow. And wonderful dreams. And I think that I will get to ending the stream. Gotta figure out how to save this game, actually. Alright, save. And we'll just put it on main menu. Wonderful. You as well. Thank you. We are going to raid out. And we are going to raid Mr. Ignis Eternus. He's playing Baldur's Gate 3, if anyone has come in and does not know that yet. Been mentioning it here and there. I think he's doing like some goofy run or something. I don't know. He's played it so many times, I don't know what he's doing. But we're gonna send you guys over to him, because he'll probably be live for at least another hour. And then he'll raid out to someone else, maybe. We'll see. But I hope you guys enjoyed chatting and getting new ducks. I definitely enjoyed it. You guys are great. Thanks for vibing with me. Really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. And I'll see you guys hopefully sometime soon. Good night.